with all of these players, especially with a draft this year that hasn't been so great, how important is the NBA draft? We were looking at all of the players, Cade Cunningham, Paolo Banchero, and obviously money is a factor. And I'll explain like this. At the end of their contract, the team that they're on can sign them for more money, right? Can re-sign them for more money than if they go test free agency. However, if you're a big market team, if you're Miami, New York, LA, Boston, Chicago, if you're one of these teams and a Paolo Banchero becomes a free agent, or a Wemby if he wants to test free agency, you can sign these players when they're becoming stars, right? And let them be on one of these shitty teams, see how they grow, see how they actually are in the NBA, and then when the time comes, try to sign them. Especially when we've seen star players have been moving at a rapid rate the last 10 years. It's not what it used to be. Stars now are dictating their careers, going to whatever teams they want, teaming up with their boys. So there is less importance on the draft because whatever team drafts this player, you now can watch how this player develops over 2-3 years and then say, all right, maybe we can go and make a play for him, whether it's a trade and then we could sign him, or we could sign him in free agency or whatnot. I do think that the stars moving around in the NBA has sort of devalued the importance of the NBA draft. We saw a team like Cleveland throw theirs away for 3 years in a row, getting Anthony Bennett, and I forgot who else they got. So, obviously, some of these top teams don't actually know how to draft well. You saw Nikola Jokic, arguably the best player in the league, drop to the second round. So, yeah, it's not as important as it used to be, especially when, like we've established already, if you're a lottery pick team, more often than not, that means you're one of the shittier teams in the league. That means your staff sucks. That means you guys don't really know how to judge talent. That means you guys don't know how to gauge talent. That means you guys don't really know how to build a team. So, yeah, you make shit decisions on drafting outside of there being a LeBron James or a Wemby where it's a clear cut on who you're going to draft. But when it comes to years like this, which happens, right? I think we've been spoiled. We got Wemby, we've gotten, Banchero, K. We've gotten a string of really good players. And, we were bound to have a shit year. And this was the year. And when you expect the worst teams with the worst management and the worst staff to now find a diamond in the rough, they're probably not going to do that. And so years like this, you might find a star in the second round, right? The 30th pick, the 29th pick, Isaiah Collier, he's a 6'3" guard, but he was, if I remember correctly, a lot of people were high on him and he dropped. Now, what if a player like him does phenomenal, right? And, obviously he's going to Utah, not the greatest situation, but I think this is going to be a draft where we're going to see players in the second round rise to the top, right? Cream always rise to the top. And, we're going to see good teams who did their homework really come out and be the winners of a draft like this.